Alright, listen up, because if you're watching this in late June 2026 and you haven't picked up these cards yet, you are literally leaving money on the table. Chaos Origins just dropped at Premier events this weekend, and I mean just dropped. The ink on the booster boxes is practically still wet, and right now, right this second, there are cards sitting on TCG Player at prices that are about to absolutely explode. We've already seen it happen with a few of them. The rest, it's only a matter of time. I'm Heero Gaming, and today we're breaking down 5 cards you need to have on your radar right now. Whether you're a collector, a player, or just someone who doesn't want to kick themselves in 3 months, this video is for you. Don't skip. Don't sleep, let's get into it. Okay, first card, and honestly, this one already made some noise, so if you missed the first wave, this is your chance to catch the second one. Aleister, the Invoker of Madness. Invoked support just got announced in Chaos Origins. We're talking brand new Invoked fusion monsters. Invoked Sorath, Invoked Bay Baron, Invoked Oceanus. These are in the set right now, and whenever Invoked gets new toys, what happens? Aleister spikes. Every single time. We saw it when the original Invoked support hit years ago, we saw it again when this card first got printed, and right now on TCG Player, the alt art and rarer printings are already creeping up. Here's the thing about Aleister, it is the engine of the Invoked engine. You need it to search Invocation, and Invocation is what makes the entire strategy go. New fusion targets mean new deck builds, which means new demand for the staple tutor. It's that simple. Trust me on this one. If you can grab copies of the higher rarity Aleisters, especially the secret rare and the alt art versions, before the meta settles around the new Invoked cards, you're in a really good spot. Alright, card number 2, and this one has already gone absolutely nuclear. Buster Blader. In the last 7 days alone, this card has spiked over 41,000%. 41,000. I need you to hear that number. Now look, obviously part of that is starting from an extremely low base price. We're talking about a card that was literally bulk for years. But when you see a spike like that, especially right when a major set premieres, there is a reason behind it. The market doesn't just move 40,000% by accident. Buster Blader is getting looked at again because of the Chaos theme synergies coming out of Chaos Origins. Blackluster Soldier and Magician of Black Chaos are the stars of the set, and Buster Blader, as a card Yami Yugi used to fight alongside in the early anime, is riding that nostalgia and speculative demand wave hard. Now, I'm not saying you need to go dump hundreds of dollars on Buster Blader, but if you've got a few copies sitting in your binder from your old collection, check those prices tonight. You might be sitting on something. And if you're thinking about picking up copies for the future, do it before everyone else catches on. Card 3. And this one is near and dear to every single person who grew up watching the anime. Dark Magician. Up 106% over the last 30 days, over 100%, not in a week, in a month. That is sustained real demand. And look, this one has a very clear explanation. The 2026 Dark Magician support wave has been building since early this year. We got Dark Magician, the Pharaoh Servant, we got new fusion support, new spell synergy, Dark Magical Curtain getting a second life, and Chaos Origins is continuing that wave with the Black Chaos theme. The new Magician of Black Chaos Retrain is in this set, and that card directly ties back to the original Dark Magician. Right now on TCG Player, the classic Dark Magician, especially older prints and higher rarities like the Starlight and the Collector's Rare, these are moving consistently. The 30-day trend is not a blip. This is genuine sustained buying pressure from both collectors chasing the nostalgia and players actually building competitive DM decks. And here's what's wild. This isn't even the ceiling, because coming up in September, we have Magnificent Monsters, a set literally built around iconic anime cards. Dark Magician is going to be all over that conversation, so you've got 2 separate tailwinds pushing Dark Magician right now. That's a rare position, don't overlook it. Okay, card 4, and this one is a little more niche. but that's exactly why there's still opportunity here. See Monster of Theseus. If you don't recognize the name, don't worry. Most people didn't, until it spiked $20 basically overnight. Here's the deal. See Monster of Theseus is a fusion monster that can be special, summoned from the hand or graveyard as fusion material. That might sound narrow, but in certain combo lines, particularly anything running the Kewl Tune engine that's been making noise in the current meta, this card is an absurdly efficient piece. When a card goes from dollar bin obscurity to $20 on the back of meta relevance, that usually means two things. One, the people who knew caught the spike early. Two, there's still a second wave of buyers who are just now finding out. Right now on TCG Player, supply is thin. When supply is thin and demand is newly discovered, that's the setup. I'm not going to tell you this is a $100 card waiting to happen, but if you need copies for gameplay, you should have bought them 2 weeks ago. And if you want to hold some for a flip, the window is closing. Trust me on this one. And card 5 is the one I'm most excited about, because this is a forward-looking pick. This is buying before the crowd shows up. Red Eyes Black Dragon, specifically older and rarer prints of the classic card. Here is what you need to know. Beyond the Brave, the second OCG Core booster of 2026 drops July 18th. That is less than a month away, and the cover card is Red Eyes Black Dragon Exceed, a brand new fusion monster that requires Red Eyes Black Dragon as fusion material. This is a 3400 attack fusion dragon that is immune to your opponent's activated spell and monster effects, and it special summons a level 8 or lower monster from your hand or graveyard when it hits the field. This card is genuinely powerful, not just nostalgic. And when powerful new support arrives for an iconic archetype, what do collectors and players do? They go back and start buying the classic versions. Blue Eyes proved this pattern. Dark Magician proved this pattern. Red Eyes is next. On top of that, Magnificent Monsters in September is specifically built around iconic anime cards. Red Eyes is Joey Wheeler's signature monster. It will absolutely be featured. That's 2 upcoming sets pointing directly at Red Eyes' demand. Right now on TCG Player, classic Red Eyes prints, Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, older tournament prints are still at prices that haven't fully reacted yet, because Beyond the Brave is OCG only in July. The TCG market catches on a little slower. That's your window. This is the call I'm making with confidence. Red Eyes classic prints before July 18th. Alright, real quick, let's run it back. Aleister, the Invoker of Madness, new Invoked fusions in Chaos Origins, buy before the deck builds go public. Buster Blader, already spiked over 41,000% in 7 days. Check your binder tonight. Dark Magician, up over 100% in 30 days, and the support wave is not done. Magnificent Monsters in September keeps this going. See Monster of Theseus, spiked $20 on Kewl Tune relevance, thin supply, second wave incoming. Red Eyes Black Dragon, classic prints. Beyond the Brave drops July 18th with Red Eyes Black Dragon Exceed as the cover card. Buy before the TCG market catches up. Every single one of these cards has a real, explainable reason behind its movement. This isn't speculation for the sake of it. This is watching the market, reading the set announcements, and getting there before the crowd. Now here's what I want from you. Drop a comment right now. Which card on this list do you think has the most room left to run? Is it Red Eyes? Is it Dark Magician? Or is there a card I completely missed that you're watching right now? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. And if you found any value in this video at all, subscribe to Heero Gaming. I do market watch breakdowns, set reviews, and card investment content every single week. Hit the bell so you don't miss the next one, because the next wave of spikes is always right around the corner, and I'd rather you be ahead of it than chasing it. I'm Heero Gaming. Good luck out there, duelists, and buy smart.